welcome to Mathic Zone. Today we'll be studying Algebra, chapter number 2, Quadratic Equation, exercise 2.2. In this exercise, we'll be studying solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. So watch the video till the end, do not skip any part, solve it simultaneously so you'll be clear with this exercise. And if you are new to this channel, subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will never miss any of my videos. Now we'll start with factorization method. So let's see general form of quadratic equation. In our previous video we have already seen general form of quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, in which a, b, c are the real numbers. A, b, c will be any numbers and power of x, highest power of variable should be 2. So this is general form of quadratic equation. So factorization method is, let's take a general equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. This is general equation. So in a factorization method, we have to do is split the middle term. Split the middle term. Let's take b1, b2. Now we have to split the middle term in such a way that addition should be equals to b, that is b1 plus b2 should be equals to b. Addition of this should be equals to b, and multiplication b1 into b2 is equals to coefficient of AC, that is multiplication of AC. Factorization method is, we have to split the middle term in such a way that addition should be equals to b and multiplication should be equals to AC. This is factorization method. So after finding the number, we just have to replace it by the coefficient of b and take the common, and you will get the two answers for this equation. So for the quadratic equation, we have highest power as 2. Highest power is 2. So you will always get two answers of the variable. You will always get two answers for the variable. Let's understand easily using an example. Exercise 2.2, sum number 1. X square minus 15x plus 54 is equals to 0. Firstly, we have to check whether the equation is in the general form. So x square, x and constant, equation is in the general form. Now we have to multiply the coefficient of a and c. So coefficient of a is 1 and coefficient of c is 54. So 1 into 54 is 54, that is plus 54. Now we have to take two numbers, we have to split 54 in such a way that addition of that number should be equals to minus 15 and multiplication should be equals to plus 54. Now we have number 9 and 6. 9 and 6. 9 6 are 54 and 9 plus 6 is 15. But we want minus 15. So we'll take minus 9. If we take plus 6, then minus plus will be minus. So we have to take in such a way that minus 9 minus 6, that is minus minus is plus, 9 plus 6 is 15, sign of a bigger number minus 15, and minus minus plus 9 into 6 is 54, that is plus 54. So now we'll replace this with this number, taking the variable with it, that is x square minus 9x minus 6x plus 54 is equals to 0. Now we'll take common, that is from these terms. So here x is common and the remaining is x minus 9. From this minus 6 is common and the remaining is x minus 9 is equals to 0. Why minus? because minus 6 into minus 9 is minus minus plus 54. Always check the signs. Now from this we can take x minus 9 common, x minus 9, and the remaining is x minus 6 is equals to 0. Now we'll equate this with 0, that is x minus 9 is equals to 0 and x minus 6 is equals to 0. So x will be minus 9 goes there, plus 9, and x will be minus 6 goes there, plus 6. So x is equals to 9 and x is equals to 6 are the solution for this quadratic equation. In a quadratic equation, highest power of variable is 2. So we'll be getting two solutions for the quadratic equation. What we have to do is firstly multiply coefficient of a with c, that is 1 into plus 54 is 54. Now split the 54 in such a way that addition should be equals to minus 15 and multiplication should be equals to 54. So the numbers will be minus 9 and minus 6. Minus 9 into minus 6 is 9 6 are 54 and minus minus is plus, and minus 9 minus 6 minus minus plus 9 plus 6 is 15 and sign of a bigger number. So after finding the number, replace this with that numbers, take the common and equate it with 0 and you'll get the final values for x. Similarly, we'll see second sum, x square plus x minus 20 is equals to 0. The equation is in the general form, that is x square, x and constant. Now we'll multiply coefficient of a with c. So coefficient of a is 1 and c is minus 20. So 1 into minus 20 is minus 20. So now we'll split minus 20 in such a way that addition should be equals to 1 and multiplication should be equals to minus 20. So the numbers will be 5, 4. 5 fours are 20 and 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. If you see 10, 2. 10 into 2 is 20, but 10 minus 2 is not equals to 1. So we'll take 5 and 4. 5 and 4, that is 5 into 4 is 20 and 5 minus 4 is 1. So the signs will be plus here because we want plus and minus here. If we take minus 5, then it will be wrong because we want plus. So we'll take plus 5 minus 4. Plus 5 into minus 4. 5 into 4 is 20 and plus minus minus. So minus 20 and plus minus minus 5 minus 4 is 1, sign of a bigger number. So we'll replace this with these numbers, x square plus 5x. You should always take variable. Minus 4x minus 20 is equals to 0. Now we'll take common from the terms. So here x is common and the remaining is x plus 5. X into x is x square, x into plus 5 is plus 5x. Then minus 4, remaining is x and plus 5. Minus 4 into x is minus 4x and minus 4 into plus 5 is minus plus minus 4 5s are 20 is equals to 0. Now x plus 5 is common, x plus 5 and the remaining is x minus 4 is equals to 0. Now we'll equate these two with 0, that is x plus 5 is equals to 0 and x minus 4 is equals to 0. So value of x will be minus 5, plus 5 goes there minus 5, and value of x will be minus 4 goes there plus 4. X is equals to minus 5 and x is equals to 4 is the solution for this quadratic equation. So we just have to split the number which satisfies the condition. Similarly, we'll see third and a fourth sum. Third sum, 2y square plus 27y plus 13 is equals to 0. Equation is in the general form, so firstly we'll multiply coefficient of a with coefficient of c. Coefficient of a is 2 into coefficient of c is 13. So 2 into 13 is 26, that is plus 26. Now we have to split plus 26 in such a way that the addition should be equals to 27 and multiplication should be equals to 26. So the numbers will be 26, 1. 26 into 1 is 26 and 26 plus 1 is 27. So sign will be plus 26 and plus 1 because we want plus here and plus here. So we'll replace this with these numbers. 2y square plus 26y plus 1y plus 13 is equals to 0. Now we'll take common from these terms. So here will be 2y common, remaining is y plus 13. Similarly, plus 1 common, y plus 13 is equals to 0. So y plus 13 is common. So y plus 13 and remaining is 2y plus 1 is equals to 0. Now we'll equate this with 0. So y plus 13 is equals to 0 and 2y plus 1 is equals to 0. So y is equals to minus 13, plus 13 goes there minus 13, 2y is equals to plus 1 goes there minus 1. So y is equals to minus 1, 2 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. So y is equals to minus 13 and y is equals to minus half is the solution for this quadratic equation. Similarly, we'll see question number 4. It is not in a general form, so firstly we'll rearrange it in a general form, that is 5m square plus 22 comes here minus 22m and plus 15 comes here minus 15 is equals to 0. Now it is in general form, that is m square, m and constant. So now multiply coefficient of a with coefficient of c, that is 5 into minus 15 which is equals to minus 75, and split minus 75 in such a way that addition or subtraction should be equals to 22 and multiplication should be equals to 75. So after finding the number, replace this with that number, take common and equate it with 0 and find the two values for m. So sum number 4 is homework for you. You will solve it and comment the answer in the comment box. And if you have any difficulties, you can also message me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is in the bio. Now we'll start with fifth sum. So fifth one is 2x square minus 2x plus half is equals to 0. Equation is in the general form. We'll multiply coefficient of a with c, that is 2 is the coefficient of a and half is the coefficient of c. 2 cancel, value is 1, that is we have to split 1 in such a way that the addition should be equals to minus 2 and multiplication should be equals to 1. So the numbers will be 1, 1. 1 into 1 is 1 and 1 plus 1 is minus 2. So the signs will be minus 1, minus 1. Why? Because minus minus plus 1 plus 1 is 2 and sign of a bigger number, that is minus 2. And we want plus 1 here, that is 1 into 1 is 1 and minus minus plus. So plus 1. So we'll replace this with these values, take the common, equate it with 0 and find the two values for x. So question number 5 is homework for you. You will solve it and comment the answers in a comment box. We will see question number 6. 6x minus 2 by x is equals to 1. Now if you see, we have x variable in the denominator. So firstly we'll multiply the equation with x. Multiply equation with x. So x into 6x will be 6x square minus x into 2 by x. X cancel, remaining value is 2 is equals to 1 into x is 1x. Now we'll rearrange it in general form, that is 6x square plus x comes here minus x minus 2 as it is equals to 0. Now it is in a general form, that is x square x and constant. So we'll multiply coefficient of a with c, that is 6 into minus 2 is equals to minus 12. So we'll split minus 12. We'll split minus 12 in such a way that subtraction should be equals to minus 1. So the numbers will be 4 and 3. 4 and 3, that is minus 4 plus 3. Why minus 4? Because we want minus 1. So 4 minus 4 plus 3, minus plus minus, 4 minus 3 is 1 and sign of a bigger number. So minus 4 plus 3. 4 into 3 is 12, minus plus minus, so minus 12. So we'll replace this with these numbers, that is 6x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. Now we'll take common, that is 2x is common from this, remaining is 3x minus 2. 3x minus 2. 2x into 3x. 2 into 3 is 6, x into x is x square. 2x into minus 2. 2 into minus 2 is minus 4 into x plus 1 is common, 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2 common. So 3x minus 2 and the remaining is 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now we'll equate it with 0. 3x minus 2 is equals to 0 and 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. X is equals to minus 2 goes there, plus 2, 3 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. Same, x is equals to plus 1 goes there, minus 1, 2 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. So x is equals to 2 by 3 and x is equals to minus 1 by 2 is the root for this quadratic equation. So in this sum, x is in the denominator. So firstly we'll multiply equation with x, rearrange it in a general form and then split, replace it and take the common, equate it with 0 and find the values of x. Similarly, we'll see 7th one. 7th one, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. Equation is in the general form. We'll multiply coefficient of a with coefficient of c. That is root 2 into 5 root 2. Root 2 into 5 root 2, that is root 2 into root 2 is 2, 5 into 2 is 10. Plus 10 will split plus 10 in such a way that addition should be equals to 7 and multiplication should be equals to 10. So the numbers will be 5, 2, 5 and 2. 5 into 2 is 10 and 5 plus 2 is 7. So plus 5 plus 2. We'll replace this with these numbers. Root 2 x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. Now we'll take common, that is x is common in this, remaining is root 2x plus 5 plus, now in this root 2 is common, remaining is root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. Why root 2 is common? Because see, root 2 into root 2 is 2x plus root 2 into 5 is 5 root 2. So root 2 is common. Now root 2x plus 5, root 2x plus 5 is common. So we'll write it root 2x plus 5. It is common, and the remaining is x plus root 2. X plus root 2 is equals to 0. So we'll equate this with 0, that is root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0 and x plus root 2 is equals to 0. So x is equals to plus 5 goes there, minus 5, root 2 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. Similarly, x is equals to plus root 2 goes there, minus root 2. X is equals to minus 5 by root 2 and x is equals to minus root 2 is the solution for this quadratic equation. Similarly, we'll see 8th sum. 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 is equals to 0. Equation is in the general form. Now we'll multiply coefficient of a with c, that is 3 into plus 2. 3 into plus 2 is plus 6. We'll split plus 6 in such a way that addition should be equals to 2 root 6. So the numbers will be root 6, and signs will be minus, minus. Why? Because minus root 6 into minus root 6, minus minus plus root 6 into root 6 is 6, and minus minus plus root 6 plus root 6 is 2 root 6 and sign of a bigger number. So we'll replace it 3x square minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now in this sum we have to do one extra step, that is 3x square minus root 6, that is root 3x into root 2. We have to split root 6, that is root 3x into root 2. Root 3 into root 2 is root 6 and x as it is. Similarly, minus root 3x into root 2. We have to split this term and plus 2 as it is equals to 0. Now we'll take common. Here root 3x is common, remaining is root 3x minus root 2. Similarly here root 2 is common and the remaining is root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0. Now let's check root 3x into root 3x. Root 3 into root 3 is 3, x into x is x square. Similarly, root 3x into minus 2. Root 3x into minus 2, that is minus root 3x into 2. Similarly, we will check here root 2 into root 3x, that is root 3x into root 2, minus root 2 into minus root 2, minus minus plus root 2 into root 2 is 2. So, root 3x minus 2, root 3x minus 2 is common, root 3x minus root 2, and root 3x minus root 2 is remaining, root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0. Now we'll equate this with 0, that is root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0 and root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus root 2 goes there, plus root 2, root 3 is multiply, it will go there and divide. Similarly, x is equals to minus root 2 goes there, plus root 2, root 3 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. So x is equals to root 2 by root 3, x is equals to root 2 by root 3 is the solution for this quadratic equation. So in a question number 8, we have to split plus 6 in such a way that addition should be equals to 2 root 6. So we have taken root 6, minus, minus. So we'll replace this with these values. So after replacing, this is the equation. Now we have to do one more step, that is split root 6. So root 3x into root 2. Similarly, we have to split root 6 here, that is root 3x into root 2. Now we'll take common. So after taking the common, equate it with 0 and you will get the value for the x. Question number 8 is important question. These types of sum mostly comes in exam. So make sure you understand it properly. Now we'll see question number 9. So sum number 9, 2m in bracket m minus 24 is equals to 50. Firstly, we'll multiply this 2m with this bracket. So 2m into m is 2m square minus 2m into 24 is 48m, and this plus 50 comes here, minus 50 is equals to 0. Now this equation is in the general form, that is m square, m and constant. Now multiply coefficient of a with coefficient of c. So 2 into minus 50 will be minus 100. So split minus 100 in such a way that addition or subtraction should be equals to minus 48 and multiplication should be equals to minus 100. So question number 9 is homework for you. You will solve it and let me know the answers in a comment box. And if you have any difficulties, you can also message me on Instagram. Question number 10 is 25m square is equals to 9. 25m square, this plus 9 comes here, minus 9 is equals to 0. Now we'll write this in a form of a square minus b square, that is 5m whole bracket square minus 3 whole bracket square is equals to 0. 5m square, that is 5 square is 25, m square is m square, minus 3 square is 9. Now for this we'll be using a formula, that is a square minus b square, which is equals to a plus b, a minus b. We have formula, that is a plus b, a minus b. So we'll be using it, that is 5m plus 3, 5m plus 3 and 5m minus 3. A plus b and a minus b. that is 5m plus 3, 5m minus 3 is equals to 0. We'll equate this with 0, that is 5m plus 3 is equals to 0 and 5m minus 3 is equals to 0. So m is equals to, this plus 3 goes there, minus 3, and 5 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. Similarly m is equals to, minus 3 goes there, plus 3, and 5 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. So value of m is minus 3 by 5 and value of m is plus 3 by 5. So in this sum we will be using formula a square minus b square, that is a plus b, a minus b. So we'll write this in the form of a square minus b square, that is 5m square minus 3 square, and then use this formula and find the value of m. Similarly, we'll see question number 11. 7m square is equals to 21m. Plus 21m comes here, minus 21m is equals to 0. Now from this we can take 7m common. 7m common. So the remaining will be m minus 3 is equals to 0. 7m into m is 7m square. 7m into minus 3 is 7 3s are 21m is equals to 0. Now we'll equate this with 0, that is 7m is equals to 0 and m minus 3 is equals to 0. So m is equals to 7 here is multiply, it will go there and divide. 0 by 7 is 0 and m is equals to minus 3 goes there plus 3. So value of m is 0 and 3. In this sum we just have to rearrange it and we can directly take the common, equate it with 0, you will get the value for the m. Similarly, we will see our last sum, sum number 12. 12th one, m square minus 11 is equals to 0. So this sum is similar like 10th one. We will be using a square minus b square formula. So firstly, we will write it m whole bracket square minus root 11 whole bracket square is equals to 0. M square minus root 11 square. Root 11 into root 11 is 11. Now we will be using a square minus b square formula, that is a plus b and a minus b. So m plus root 11 m minus root 11 is equals to 0. We'll equate these two with 0, that is m plus root 11 is equals to 0 and m minus root 11 is equals to 0. So m is equals to plus root 11 goes there, minus root 11, and m is equals to minus root 11 goes there, plus root 11. So the value for m is minus root 11 plus root 11. So again in this sum we will be using a square minus b square formula, that is a plus b, a minus b. Equate it with 0 and find the value of m. So now we have completed exercise 2.2. In our next video we will see exercise 2.3, in which we will be studying completing square method. So do not miss that video. Stay tuned and do your homework and comment the answers in the comment box, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Your one like and one subscribe will encourage me to bring more videos for you. Thank you.